How is it going, boys and ghouls around the world, and welcome to the first episode of Buddy's House of Horror of the Halloween season of the 2024 Buddy's House of Horror Marathon. Right now, it's 'twas the night before October. It is September, the final day. The last day of September is right now. Of course, you are listening to this on October 1st. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick little introduction. This isn't rehearsed, this isn't scripted or anything. A quick little introduction to Buddy's House of Horror. Some of you may be listening to for the first time. Some of you may be coming back from previous years. And basically, Buddy's House of Horror is your home for all things spooky. We're talking horror movies, we're talking horror TV shows, books, literature, we're talking nostalgic horror, we're talking horror music. We're talking all things encapsulating the genre that I love. We dabble into a little bit of true crime. We do interviews from time to time. We do top 10 lists, countdowns. I want to eventually get into some tier lists, stuff like that. But this is your home for anything to help you celebrate the Halloween season. And we've got a hell of a run coming up for you guys in October this month. It is the new season premiere right here, right now, wink wink. There's a lot of good shit that's coming out for you guys in October. I don't want to give everything away, but we're going to be re-ranking a franchise that we've done on the show in the past. We're re-ranking a franchise that is now complete. At the time, there were not all of the films out yet. Now, all of the films are out. We're re-ranking them from worst to first. Of course, I already mentioned there was a certain film about a satanic priest that has come out this year. It's a musical. I'm very excited to hopefully be talking about that with you guys. There's also a film coming out with a clown this year. There's a film that has to do with, those old video cassette tapes that you used to put in your VCR that movies came on. There's a film about that coming out this year. Of course, you're going to get all kinds of other related content, but those are just some sneak peeks of some of the things you guys can look forward to. We're also debuting a new series on the show this year called Hidden Horror. That one is not a secret, but the films we talk about are still hidden up until they are released. All kinds of great shit, you guys. Of course, I review every single film that I watch in a year, every single horror film, so that's going to be coming your way this year. Hoping to get some interviews out there, hoping to get some other cool stuff, maybe some film commentaries out there that I haven't done in a while. But I'm excited to get things kicked off this year, and of course it starts with this episode. And I don't have every episode of the series done yet, guys. So if you have anything you want me to talk about before October is over, or even into the rest of the months of the year, let me know. Get in touch with me somehow. All my social media links are going to be in the description of this podcast. So definitely get in touch with me. And if you guys haven't already, please make sure you're subscribing to the show wherever you're listening to the show, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere that you get the show. Make sure you're clicking that subscribe button. If it lets you give the video a thumbs up, go ahead and do that. If it lets you leave a rating and a review, please make sure you do that. Give me a 5-star rating. And if you have any friends, family members, co-workers, mortal enemies, just anybody who would enjoy Buddy's House of Horror, make sure you're pointing this show in their direction, spreading the good word about the House of Horror. Because yes, I have been doing this for many, many years now, so there are a plethora of episodes for you guys to check out besides just these new ones. I have a ton of episodes that I'm very proud of in years past. Again, if you guys love true crime, I did a podcast with the great James Renner, an author of true crime. I did a podcast with a former classmate of Jeffrey Dahmer. That one's a good classic episode of the show. As I said, we like to do series rankings on the show. We've done the Halloween series. We've done Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Saw. I've done film commentaries. Like I said, I do a series called 15 Phenomenal Facts where I break down a bunch of facts about a given film or a franchise of film. We do straight up movie reviews here. We talk about several films. I did a 50th anniversary for Kolchak the Night Stalker. If you guys are more old school vintage horror fans, you guys definitely got to check that one out. And over on YouTube, If you guys are listening to this on a podcast app, I do have videos that come out on my YouTube channel as well. Every now and then I'll do a video. Like one year I did a taste test of all the Bones Coffee Company coffees that I was deciding to try that year. Film reviews, more lists that are in video format. So not everything is a podcast, but the podcast is the main thing. And yeah, that is about all I wanted to say in this episode. Just give you guys some recommendations of some videos you can watch or podcasts you can listen to from years past, and give you a little bit of a sneak preview of all of the great stuff I'm going to be putting out this year. I don't want to commit to doing a video every day. I don't want to commit to doing one every other day or just on weekdays, but I do plan on releasing a lot of new content for you guys, a lot of new content for you guys. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribing, like I said, and checking it out all month long and beyond that. And with that, I'm going to sign off for today, let you guys listen to some old episodes from years past or even a few months past to kind of get a feel for what you're going to be getting yourselves into this month. And I'll be back here tomorrow for the first official episode of Buddy's House of Horror 2024 Horror Marathon. It's going to be a great one, you guys. Can't wait to get the Halloween season started off with each and every one of you. I appreciate all of your support. And with that, I'm going to stop yapping, and I'm going to let you guys get on with October 1st. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your day, the first official day of spooky season. Of course, I start celebrating Halloween on July 5th, but for a lot of people, October 1st is the start of the Halloween season, so I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy it. And with that, I'll see you back here again for another episode of Buddy's House of Horror coming at you very, very soon. So take care and stay spooky.